DokMa is a documentary film festival that is now going on for the 5th year.
The idea of the festival started to promote documentary film, because in Slovenia documentary is not really a popular genre. With competition program we tried to also put out some authors that don't have access to the filmmaking business.
40% of the large state farms were divided into privately owned cooperatives. Tens of thousands of acres of land were leased rent-free to small farmers.
The reason why I came is to support the documentary film in general and to reopen the old cinema halls in Maribor, which have been bought up by Colosseum. So people, please, next year try to support the festival more, especially the Green Initiative, like the eco part of the film festival.
Some 200 million houses will have to be built in rural areas.
DokMa is also part of the initiative for city cinema in Maribor.
Connect also with the documentary image of Maribor as a city, which is a working city, and a long tradition of social themes is connected to the story of Maribor.
Kino that is now closed for I think more than 10 years, 15 years or so, but is still in quite good condition. This year Kino Partizan is first time opened. DokMa is also the people that are coming to the cinemas, which are closed during the year. Kino Partizan and Kino Udarnik.
Almost most movies that I watch in these films, in this festival, were more educational than destructive.
Monsanto found out about it, and they went on my land at a farm without my knowledge, without my permission, and took plants or seeds and said some of that was Monsanto's Roundup Ready canola.
So I'm very glad that that festival has a main theme connected to environmental protection, climate changes and sustainable development.
His peer-reviewed work. Biotech enthusiasts challenge the interpretation of his findings.
So I'm actually more interested that I see many ideas that are developing towards humanity than what all these other movies they try to Hollywood stuff that people shoot each other or what.
What do you think about the festival?
I think it has a great films, a great alternative food for us hungry to know more about the world, more what's really happening, about the state of the world, about the ecology, about the social troubles, and also about genocides. We should stop what's wrong. We should stop now before it's too late.
You know, oil is a finite resource, and sooner or later the production of oil will peak. It will reach a maximum above which it will never go, and shortly after it reaches its maximum it will start to fall off.
Free-flowing well in the Middle East, it just comes roaring out, and digging up a tar sand in Canada, which is more or less a mining operation.
And we want to encourage documentary makers to use a camera to do, as we say, a little bit of good in the world. That is for human rights or protecting the environment. Documentaries are hugely popular. The tragedy is that you don't see them on television, so you only see them in festivals, like this one here. And they're a very powerful way, and actually quite a cheap way, of showing reality.
My name is Suleiman Jamus, and I'm working as humanitarian coordinator for the rebel movements in Darfur.
Darfur War for Water, it's the film, a documentary film about the genocide.
And my job is to look after the well-being of the population which is affected by the war.
At the moment, the biggest humanitarian catastrophe happening in the western side of Sudan, in the province of Darfur.
I think Slovenians are now quite aware of the conflict in Darfur.
It's important to know this, to stop it.